in the present that it's your choice how you frame the past. Is that how you view your past is going to shape how you expect your future.
Life is not happening to me. It's happening for me. Yours is one word difference, and I liked it. You said, life is not happening to me. It's happening because of me. And so I want you all to think about, what if your frame of reference for your past is it happened because of you? Now, that gives you a frame of reference that puts you in the driver's seat in the present, in the future, that you're the one driving the bus, that you're not some innocent bystander or a victim to everything that comes your way, defenseless in your life to what will or won't be. Totally. And so this is a huge distinction between the way you frame your past, is that it happened because of you, not to you. True?
Totally. Yeah, but also you get to realize in the present that it's your choice how you frame the past. Mm-hmm. And it's either useful or it's non-useful. Mm-hmm. And if it's useful, then it's an asset. Me, my dad becoming a drug addict in high school. Is that useful or non-useful? That's actually my choice. Mm. And so I get to decide in the present basically what that means. I get to squeeze juice out of it or not. If it's an asset, what that means is that I'm better because of it, not bitter, right? But it's also, it's actually making my present and future bigger. Mm. And you always want the past. This is also being anti-fragile, that no matter what happened, it's making you better and the future better. Mm. Whereas if the past is viewed as a liability, then it's draining the present and it's draining the future, and you're blaming it still. You're pointing backwards and you're basically saying, this is who I am because of this, rather than saying, what am I going to do because of it? Like, I actually get to decide. I get to reframe it. I get to re-choose it. Mm. And so it's just very important to realize the future is what determines the present, and the present is what determines the past.
Bro, huge. I actually think the whole concept of framing in everything. Life is everything.
It is everything.
You just use the word. I want everyone to just grasp this, because we're two guys coming out from different places, but we've arrived at similar conclusions.
It is everything, man.
It's how you frame everything matters. Not only your own belief system, but as a marketer, as a salesperson, how you frame what it is you do, what it will mean to them if they get involved with your product or service. What's amazing to me is how unaware the average entrepreneur, the average mom, the average dad is about framing things in life. I'll give you an example. I ended up playing high-level baseball, college baseball, a little bit afterwards. I was a good player, but I don't know that I was that good. And one of the things my dad, of all the things he wasn't great at doing, man, could he frame experiences that would otherwise be framed as negatives. I'll give you an example, everybody, and I'll let you speak to it.
No, it's great.
I'd go 0 for 4 in a baseball game. I'm 12 years old. Just crappy game.
Asset or liability.
Right. And you get in the car with a normal dad, and he'd go, hey, what think happened on that ground out to short? You roll your hands over, just swing at a bad pitch, and then you're reinforcing the ground out to short. My dad was incredible. I'd get in the car afterwards. He'd go, hey, let me just tell you something, man. I don't know if you heard the other dads. Could you hear him? I'd be like, no, Dad. He goes, you hit that ground ball to short. No one could stop talking about how hard you got down the line, how fast you were. They thought you were going to beat it out. They're like, how's this kid run like that? And I'm like, really? And he goes, yeah. And then the one in the gap where you caught it, same thing. And Dad's like, look at that kid run. Within about 10 minutes of being in the car, he completely reframed the entire ground out to short in my experience. And I'm leaving there. The experience served me. And I pulled something that I could reference later when I look back at my past. So now, this is why the previous part of your work matters. Now I'm in a game. I'm in college. We're playing Fresno State. I'm 0 for 2. I ground out to short. And I'm like, I flew down the line. So now that reference to my past was a favorable one. The frame, I get the next time I had a home run over the right field fence. Normally you go, another freaking ground out to short. I bet I rolled my hands over. So this framing means everything in your life. In fact, it's your matrix. You are currently living in a frame of your own design, or worse, the designs of other people that you've just left up to their interpretations about you, your life, your product, and where you're going, right?
You nailed it. And I mean, your dad is awesome. One thing that I like about that story is that how you view your past, exactly what you said, is going to shape how you expect your future. And so your dad took you in that experience, and he allowed you to create a past in that experience that would serve your future, not limit your future. Because that frame would be, if you talked about all the mistakes you made,
Mhm.
or, you know,
Mhm.
how terrible you were for grounding out,
Mhm.
that would impact what you would expect in the future.
Correct.
And so instead, it's going to make your future bigger, not worse.
This is profound. Everybody that has an athlete or a business person in their family, you should really reflect on this, okay? Because I'm telling you right now that this framing thing, I think, may be the thing I'm best at in my life.
It's
And
a super skill.
it,
It's one of those like meta skills that changes everything.
it